Hello, Facebook. Hello, my social media friends. Welcome to Meaningful Conversations. This is Beata Seweryn-Reid. If you don't know me yet, let's connect. And I see that we are live. Yes, can someone tell me if you can hear us? Welcome again and welcome to 2020. We are in a new year already, new decade. People, isn't it amazing? I'm sorry, I had to remove some screens so I can see. So I'm excited for 2020. I'm excited for this new year. How about you? What are you planning to create in 2020? What are you planning to continue creating? Please leave comments, share with us, because today's episode is all about us and how to unleash our inner creative. I have very special guest with me, Sofia Pacifico Reis or
Pacifico Reis.
And I don't have this Reis, this accent. She's from Portugal. Woo!
Woo!
So we have guests from Europe with us. And Sophia is a very special person to me. We met only through Facebook or somewhere online, and we became friends. She also, because of her creativity, she helped me with my business because she did my website. So go to my website and check how awesome Sophia is. beatalifecoaching.com. It's all what you need. But Sophia, it's 2020, beginning of the year, and we all are hopeful for something new, to create something else. So before we get to the creative side of your business, because you are entrepreneur, you are business owner, and you're awesome person, tell our audience who you are. What do you do and how you help your clients? How do you change their lives with using your creativity?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me, and Happy New Year to everybody from Portugal. So, like you said, you can call me Sophia. Everybody can call me Sophia because my name is very, very long, and I don't want to bore you to death. But I've been in business since Friday the 13th of 2015. That's when I left my corporate life for the second time, but that's another story. So who do I work with? First of all, I want to say why I do what I do. And the reason, so I'm a 9-to-5 exit strategist and a group program launch coach. So why do I do it? It's because I'm very aligned with my niche and who I want to help. And is that entrepreneur, that creative entrepreneur, or that coach, author, speaker that is still in the 9-to-5 and they can't find a way out. And I know how frustrating this is because she's sitting there in a 9-to-5 thinking of millions of ways to actually turn her hobby, side hustle, as you call it, into a proper business. Hence, my tagline for my website is, it's time to become your own boss, fearlessly. So
wow.
why I do it is exactly that. It's sometimes it's not what I do, but I'm going to that in a minute, but why I do it. I do it because she's frustrated. She doesn't know how to handle all the tech struggles that she has at the moment. It's normal, okay? So I've been on a journey to find myself and to actually find exactly what I want to do to my coaches, my creative entrepreneurs. So I had to look at all the skills that I have. So technology and putting all the bits, the bolts and nuts together is my thing. And this is what I do. I'm a web developer. We create websites, amazing websites that reflect your brand personality, reflect your unique message, your unique power, and your creativity, right? And reflect your journey. So we build websites, membership sites, and we strategize a way to keep um, coaches confidently online.
Sophia, so yeah, she's amazing. And I call her artist because she has all this inner. It's not skill. It's what you would say it in English. It's she has all
uh,
the tools that you need that you cannot touch it. It's her, like her attention is really on you. She really hears what you need, and like she
yeah,
just said, I'm her client because I have no idea about all this technology stuff, and she is able to put all your trashy words because I'm like, oh, I don't know this, that, and like, oh, it's what you want. And, oh, I didn't know, but yes, it's what I want. Anyway,
yeah.
she's amazing. We will tell you how to contact her with her or follow her, but let's go back to our topic. Unleash your inner creative. Sophia, I believe we are all creative. Do you think so?
Yes,
Like
yeah,
as
we're
a
all
kid,
creators.
we have right. As a kid, I don't think. I think there was a research event with kids between grade 1 and 5. All hands were up, and in grade 6 and 7, 2 or 3 only say yes, I'm creative. And when you ask adults, where is your creation? And like, what do you and
Well, you,
we are like, what? No, no, I'm not. Don't look at me. I'm not creative. No, even you are. Even you post something what you did, and I can see it, and it's like, oh no, it's not really. It's not a big thing. Sophia, how about you? Have you ever been that way, or you had to unleash it?
so I always been creative since little, and I believe that creativity is always since we were born inside of us. Okay, so let's think about it. Being creative does not mean that you can paint, you know, a canvas, a landscape, and um, it doesn't mean that. People can be creative with words, writers. People can be creative with numbers, accountants. People can be creative with crafting, engineering. It's all, creativity is very abstract, I think. You know, it's it means what it means for each of us. So I've always been creative since quite young. Designing, I used to draw in black and white because I used to say to myself, black is the mixture of all the colors and white is the absence of color. So I love that kind of mixture of black and white. I used to do quite a lot of paints in black and white. And then actually, when I was an adult, I've moved on to colors, to mixing, to using different materials. So this is art and this is my thing. But creativity does not have to be just art. Creativity can be anything. Okay, you journal, that is
Yeah,
creative. Writing in your journal, what you feeling, your emotions, all that is creative. So we tend to kind of forget about that creativity. Okay, and I can explain it. So we're children and we do what we do, like art or crafts or build something, even if it's building a sandcastle, that's being creative, right? And we just do it without even thinking. However, when we start growing and we start comparing ourselves to others, and we start doubting our abilities, our creativity kind of like diminishes. So that's what I say, we need to unleash it again. It's always been there. It needs to rise back up again and come out. And
So if I can
yeah,
stop, oh yeah, finish. Sorry, finish.
it's okay. No.
If I can stop you here for a second, because I think you are saying very important stuff to us. We own our inner creative as a kid, and as an adult, it disappears. Is that the simple way to say it? And we are so scared to own it as an adult. So, from your own experience, if you can tell us how in your life did you decide I'm gonna own it? And the other question is, because I know you a little bit, so I know that at age 28, you decided to leave your country, your friends and family, and you moved to UK. Is that true?
Yes, that's
So
right. Yeah.
Was it a part of your searching and unleashing your creative side, or was it like running away? What was it? How did you artists? How was it for you? What was the experience?
That is a really good question. Running away comes into it. But not just that. So I left Portugal back in 1996, June of 1996. I had an opportunity to go to the UK because I had a boyfriend at the time that was living in the UK. So I just went. There was a little bit of running away from the country that wasn't providing what I wanted. So in the aspect of corporate life in Portugal at that time, it was quite difficult to go up the ladder. So I just thought, if I have this opportunity, I'm going to grab it. I'm not going to overthink it. And I was very impulsive at that time. I just went. So I went to the UK without no expectations. Basically, I was like, well, I'm going to give it a try. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Truth be said, I stayed there for 21 years.
Wow.
So, and we returned to Portugal with a different boyfriend, my husband, back in 2017. But it was kind of unleashing my creativity, more like I wanted to unleash my freedom. I felt very restricted on a lot of things in Portugal, and I thought, oh, I'm going to try a different country, a different culture. So I went to the UK and I mixed. I didn't associate with the Portuguese community in the UK. I mixed completely 100% with the English community, because I thought, I'm in that country, therefore I must obey by their rules, I must learn about that culture, I must integrate and build relationships. And I had to start from the zero there, because I didn't have any friends whatsoever, just that men that I followed.
Sophia, so I asked you that, and in the meantime, I have to greet our audience. There is Sanaya with us. Thank you, Sanaya. She's saying, hi, ladies. Hey, thank you for being with us. I have Suman, Ron, Małgorzata from Poland. Cześć, Małgosia. I just said hi in Polish to one of my friends.
Hola.
Hola, yes. And Tommy, thank you so much for being with us. And going back to what we were just talking about. So why did I ask you? I was a little bit sneaky here about your trip to England and all this experience, because you said that you were creative basically from your childhood and you knew it. And I think creativity requires also a risk taking. And you took a huge risk. Maybe you didn't even realize at that time. You said you were impulsive. I think you were a risk taker and you were not afraid to do it. But you also said that you wanted freedom, and then you ended in corporation. So it's like a light bulb in my head. It's like, oh my God, how many of us can resonate? We we beg for freedom. It's in us screaming and yelling. And what we do, we go to the jobs and we are in the boxes 9 to 5. Even if we are
Yeah.
creative, we have an idea, we have maybe products in our drawer, like you said, journaling or writing, and your book is sitting there and waiting for we don't know what. So
Yeah.
so tell us, what is the biggest obstacles in unleashing your creative side, and how did you overcome it?
I think the biggest obstacle, it's you. It's ourselves. The biggest obstacle in anything that we do in life, it's us. We stop ourselves from doing things because we overthink, because we think about all the friends that are left behind, my family behind. Um, we just doubt ourselves completely, and we compare ourselves with others. So it's us. We are the biggest obstacle, and that has got to stop.
That's right. And when we talk about inner unleashing inner creative, and you said we are our own biggest obstacles, I know that one of your topics that you talk a lot is your inner voice. Yes. So what about this inner voice? Is it what you mean that we are in our own way? Did you
Yeah, so
have this?
the
Did you
inner
have this
voice is,
voice? Okay, go
yes,
ahead. Sorry.
I did. As I was going up the corporate ladder, and I was going up and up. I started from ground zero, and I went all the way up because I was creative in the way that I was going forward and the way that I was managing the team. So creativity again. But there was always something that was like shutting me up, and I couldn't pinpoint it. So that was my, like, my inner voice inside of your mind. You have two little voices that talk to you. One that is the good voice, and it goes like, "Yes, Sophia, go for it. Don't worry, it'll be fine. And if it's not, we'll find a solution, blah, blah, blah." And then you have the other inner voice that goes like, "Oh, don't be silly. You can't do that. You can't be free. No, 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 you can't. You have to go up the ladder again and up the ladder. Entrepreneurial life, are you silly?" So not just the voices that you have outside of you when you start your own business, for example. You're battling two voices, the outside voice and your inner voice, that bad voice, that is making you doubt every single step of the way.
And how did you overcome it? How did you say, go to the hell, I'm gonna be me, I'm gonna create?
it's a journey, Beata. It really is, and it's an ongoing job. It's an ongoing. I don't want to say job. Exercise. It is. You know. You have to quiet yourself down to actually listen to certain things, and let me give you an example. Just this Christmas I was feeling a bit down and sick, so my bad inner voice was going, "Yes, you want to feel more sick, you want to, it's fine, your clients can wait." Do you see what I mean? I was even thinking of giving up, right?
Wow,
I was even thinking of giving up. I haven't said this, but it's
that's
true.
awesome.
Because I was so sick in my body and tired, I turned around to myself and I thought, and this is powerful because what you think comes about. So you have to
Right.
completely um, stop it. You have to stop it straight away. And this takes practice. right? Sometimes you can't stop it because you haven't done the inner work. So the inner work will be to quiet yourself down and to do some meditation, for example, journaling, like you do that with your clients, and other exercises, because there are things in your life that trigger these insecurities. And well, I'm I could, I wouldn't be here. Like, if I had given up, I wouldn't be here with you now. But I did.
Right.
So I had to turn around to myself and say, what are you talking about? Talking about? Listen to yourself. Listen what you're saying. Why are you thinking this? So then I ask myself, I basically coach myself. And I also have a coach that helps me to overcome these barriers. So this is really important. You can coach yourself, but it's difficult. And it's better to have a guide that takes you on this journey, and there will be obstacles on your journey. I can guarantee you 100% there will be obstacles on your journey. So you have to have somebody that can help you, a coach, a mentor, or somebody that can help you.
Oh, wow. I love what you just said. It's so true. And you admitting live right now that, holy cow, yes, I'm so successful, and I still have the moment when I doubt yourself and myself, and I don't know what to do. But then you are aware enough because you did your inner work to turn your thinking
Yes.
or to reach out for help. This is very important, people. We
Awareness.
need to awareness, and we need to let ourselves to reach out for help. I know, especially like Sophia and me, we are very like goal focused, and we want to achieve quick and now, and and sometimes it just works against us, and we need to just let our coaches know, I need your help, or your family, or whatever tribe you have that will pull you out from this dark place. And we are aware about that right now. And Sophia just admitted, oh my God, that she is really powerful. She is really creative and successful. And she had this doubt in her during this Christmas. It can happen anytime. There is no guarantee.
Yeah.
But I think it's also what creativity requires. That you have a new project, you are full of energy, and then obstacles come, and you're like, all right, you have a choice to give up. She said that she almost gave up, or you do everything to keep going. And it's what is the difference between people who are successful, like Sophia, and people who are in 9 to 5. And it's not, I don't have anything to 9 to 5. I'm talking to those that are constantly complaining, but they are still there, because not everyone likes to work on your own. And I used to work 9 to 5, and for some part, I loved it. But then I woke up and said, no, it's not for me. So it's not that I have anything against 9 to 5.
There's nothing wrong with being in a 9 to 5, and there's
Right.
actually, but those ones, they also, if they want to stay in their 9 to 5, they also need some guidance. They need some career coaches sometimes, you know. So if somebody comes to me and they say, well, I'm not happy with my situation, but I still want to be in my 9 to 5, what shall I do? I direct them to career coaches that I know of, for example, you know.
Right.
And yeah, there's nothing wrong with being 9 to 5 at all, and it served me very, very well. And I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for that. I've struggled a lot, and I just want to emphasize something really important, that people think, oh, I'm going to be an entrepreneur and I'm going to turn around 6 figures, in the
Right.
first year. No, it's not going to happen. First of all, it
No.
requires hard work. It requires a lot of hard work. And it requires you to be in a state that you're confident, that you portray and you know exactly what you want to do and who you want to work with. So yeah.
Definitely. And I have Amy, Deepa, Garlene saying hi to us. I have one Anna. Hello from Canada. I'm Polish too. Cześć,
Yes.
Anna. Nice to see you.
Hi,
And Deepa,
Anna.
thanks.
Anna's my
So,
client.
oh, really? Oh my
Yeah.
God, small world. So you know her. Okay, nice to see you. Let's connect after. Uh, so yes, you just said that we need to gain clarity what we want, who we want to work, or what project we want to continue. Sometimes we have to let go of some stuff to focus on the right things. And so it's the last, almost the last question. How, Sophia, do you practice creativity? How our audience, people who are not quite sure, it's New Year, they have some ideas, but they are not sure if they're creative enough. How would you recommend to practice to gain confidence? And I would say from myself, we have to allow ourselves to be wrong sometimes. Like not everything will be perfect. And there are, like she said before, there are gonna be obstacles, but what else we are required? Like how do you practice? Can we practice creativity?
Yes, you can. But you talked about clarity. It's all about gaining clarity. When I started my business, for example, I was doing social media management, I was doing strategy. Because I was a strategic buyer in my corporate life, I thought that was the obvious step up. So when I started, I was doing completely different thing that I'm doing right now. So when I gained clarity was actually back in 2018. 2018, I started working with my coach again, and we kind of like pinpoint exactly my zone of genius, where I'm most happy working, and who I'm most happy working with. So I really like aligned all my skills and the ones that I actually wanted to come out more. Because yes, I was qualified in doing social media management, but did I like it? Not exactly. So I had to dig deep into actually what I wanted to do more of. Like I would get up in the morning and I was like, oh my God, yes, this is what I want to do today. Right. And that comes the design part of it, because I wanted to follow art and design when I was in my 15 years, when I was 15 years old or something. And I couldn't because my maths were quite low and I had to follow languages with my university course. But I always wanted to have some sort of a career in art and design, but all I could hear was my parents going, yeah, but painting and this does not pay the bills. So being creative and hippie, it's not going to put food on the table. So all these
Mm,
things stay in your
wow.
mind, right? So I had to actually be authentic and find out exactly what I wanted to do, right? And when I actually realized that creating websites and for my clients, it's that part of design that I absolutely love, mixed with the project management that I'm so good at. I'm very organized. So I can listen to your vision, listen to what you want to portray online, and put that
Mm.
as your, how do you call it? As your hub, your online hub, which is your website. And when I started doing that, I was like, oh my God, I should have started doing this much earlier.
But it's what from what you are just saying, it doesn't matter what age you are, yes? If you are
Yeah,
ready, you are ready.
yeah, yes. I mean,
Wow. Yeah.
I left corporate, I think I was about 47. I'm 51 right now. And it does matter, age does not matter. I've got an amazing client, Janet, and she's 71. And I
Wow.
so admire her because at that age, you are thinking, oh my God, I'm going to retire, put my feet up, drink my tea. But if you, at that age, still being creative and still moving on with life and still doing what you love to do, oh my God, that's amazing. It's amazing.
That's true. And I love it. And I admire people who are just pursuing their dreams without what age or where they live or accent they have.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yes, I'm talking to myself now. So, yeah, Sophia. So basically, yes, to unleash in one sentence, to unleash our inner creative, we have to, what we have to do? Or...
To unleash our inner creative, we have to, and I'm going to use the mantra for this week, just be.
Namaste. Yes, definitely.
Just be. It doesn't have any other words. It's just that.
Awesome. I love it. So my last question is basically how we can, I know how to find you, but how about our audience, how they can get in contact with you, check your website, or how they can get to know you more?
Yeah, so they can check my website on increaseyoursocialreach.com. And I've got everything there. So I have all my services there and a contact as well, a contact page as well for them to reach me if they want to book a call and see if we're a good fit to work together.
Absolutely. And we will, I will leave, or you can also leave the link under the video, because I think there was a little bit like your voice broke. Increase your reach. Social reach. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, once again.
Increaseyoursocialreach.com.
Yes. Okay. Because I couldn't hear, so I don't know if everyone heard it. So we will
put the
leave the links, and she's also on Facebook, on Instagram as well. Yes. So you can find her.
I'm everywhere.
Cannot hide. Yes, she's everywhere. And thank you so very much for being here with us today. And see you in
Thanks for having me.
Virtual. Yeah, absolutely. See you and everyone who was with us today. Thank you. So, and while I'm looking down, because I cannot see the comments from you except my phone. So I'm looking at my phone. Thank you everyone for being here with us. See you next Tuesday with next guest, Sophia. We love you. We will connect with you because you are special. And thank you so much. Thank you for being here with us. And everyone, if you like it, please share with other people about meaningful conversations. Write to me what else you want to hear. If you want something else from Sophia, I can, ask her to come again. Yeah. So thank you so very much. Bye-bye.